Pretty nice job on this sled right here. Really like that grill. Headlights. Nice paint. French stem antenna. Interior is pretty neat. That's about as 50 vibes as you can get, isn't it? And then, nice job. Real clean little 64 Ranchero. Really nice, straight, and ooh my my. Ain't that pretty? That's right, triple deuces. Crisp little engine bay in here. And a really crisp car. How nice is that thing? This is just about my favorite body style in these early years. Nice looking little guy. A couple of extra bucks in here. But a couple of extra bucks here and there doesn't mean much when you're putting it into this, because that ain't cheap, and it is pretty. There's just not much, well, there isn't anything I like better than a Nomad. Really like that dash too. Good looking car.
We do the presentation for that. We encourage everybody to come down here over by where the band is playing.
Nice. And you know, if you're going to have a roadster, may as well stack it up. Even when it's a glass car. Looks good though. I like the look of this thing. That is a 50s hot rod guy who finally got money. Now you're just not going to see those nail heads every day anymore, especially when it's that clean and it goes in front of a monster like this. And if you're going to have bench seats, do them well. That's like sitting on your living room couch. Big, long, low, wide, hard top. Sweet car. I really like the look of these early T-Birds. This one here, let me see, I think these were 64 through 66, not 1,000% sure. I always like this option right here, which made it look space age. Swing out steering wheel, big wide console, buckets. Pretty car. Loaded with the big one. Clean, clean, clean. Nice. That is an awesome look under here. Really nice, beautiful paint job on this thing. Nice interior. French antenna, and I really like these tail lights. Good looking rod. And the perennial favorite, kind of get your lower regions all tingly. These were just awesome. And then this right here is the 56.
I know they've got a lot of grants and they're going to use that money to do a lot of good for the local community. Take it away, Tim.
And right over there is the 55. With those really neat looking opera windows.
Everyone, welcome. Thank you for coming out and supporting the East Lake Rotary, the North
Nice looking car.
YMCA, and the greater East Lake community today. So thanks to all the cars. Thanks to all the car owners.
And one of my favorites, 64 Galaxy. I just love these things.
Those from the club.
Especially looking like this.
Classic car owners.
Hard top, sleek.
Thank you again. I also want to
Buckets.
specifically recognize the number of public officials
Good looking car.
today, not only that are attending the event, but are active in terms of sponsorship for the event. That includes
I just
our
really have
commissioner,
always
David
liked
Eggers,
these things.
from the county. And
Here's
two state
another really
representatives.
sweet Nomad. And again, they're just my favorites. And that is about as out of the factory as they could get. It still has the generator with the power steering hook to it. Of course, the sand and AC is new, but this is Florida, you gotta have that. Really nice car. Ooh. All that. And that. That's the Tiger. Nice. Somebody just walking by told me this actually was a sheriff's car back in the day. Though I can't imagine a two-door hardtop would be an actual official car. Still, pretty neat mock-up. All the way with the cherry top on it. Radio. Kind of a neat mock-up though. Cobra Jet. And my favorite early Mustang, 69 fastback, and this is the Mach 1. Nice. Well, you've heard the song, and there is the car. Old school fastback right there in a big car. This is a big Buick Roadmaster Dynaflow. 6.5 pounds of chrome right there. Not even counting what's on it, but look at that. Look at that. That is an inline 8-cylinder little monster, well, big monster right there. Now there's about 500 pounds of chrome. Everybody recognizes the cat eyes when they see them. Look at that deck, and look at that car. Wide, low, well done. Console in this thing is insane. I really like that. Sun dash, huh? Seats, all that. And that is the 409. That is a good looking car right there, and it is low. I like it. Yabba dabba doo. And it's stuck in front of this yabba dabba doo. Which is right next to our old buddy Rusty's car. Coolest thing about this car, as pristine as it looks, and it is, this thing's a driver. He drives this thing everywhere all the time. No trailers, no weekender, it goes places. Back when his boy was still young, you could see him at every car show in the world. Nice, nice car. And this is where the car show is today. This is the main road over, we're up here in Palm Harbor. The main road, which is just over that way, is East Lake. And of course, this is the lake. There's some people out doing a little boating. And it's right here on the lake. You see the car show right there. This has always been a nice venue for a car show. I like coming up to this thing. Not a huge show, but a nice little show. There's about 250 cars here, or 250 I think. Jay just had them. Jay was just up there, and that's what the count is. Nice little show, and a lot of really nice cars at this thing. Nice place. I have never seen one of these. I didn't know what it was. This is a 62 Porsche. That is just space age. That looks like the Sportster in there. But in 62, I can imagine this turning a whole lot of heads. That is, as we used to say back in the day, space age. That old guy there is just intent on getting in my way. That is something else, this thing. Unusual looking car. Kind of one of those things that you can say it's ugly enough to be neat. Well, this looks pretty tidy, but this is a tidy looking little unit right here. Clean, straightforward, a couple little things done to it, but I like this thing. And it's for sale. All you need is 16 grand. Some console, huh? I like this little guy. I love those tail lights on those 65s. 65 in these big bodies, that's my favorite one of these things. And the previous generation, 61s, they were the ones. This thing here is sweet. This is all the Super Sport package that they came with. They didn't come with white wheels, but then they didn't come with that. Looks pretty cool. I like this car. That doesn't look 65. That looks like a different year up front. Nice. Well, if you didn't have the sign, you could certainly recognize those big fat heads. Nice, clean, straightforward little Super Sport here. This is back when GM still had their design in order, which well, everybody has lost it along the way. Good looking car. I saw this car on video, previous videos. I've seen it a couple of shows, but 60 Fords have never been my favorite, but I really like this thing. Of course, the only way we can get away with being cool is if it's a fastback hardtop and has an interior like that. That is sweetly done. 5 gears in it, cool dash, great console. Black paint that is a mile deep and flawless. And that little monster mill underneath it. That thing, of course, there's no way in the world you can walk past something like this. Man, that's a bunch of car. It's probably 22 feet of car right there. And done to the nines. This thing looks, well, I was going to say showroom. It's all stock and everything, but they didn't come out of the showroom looking this nice. Nice looking car. Now here is an unusual looking trike. I guess he's not a one of, but that's the first one I've seen. It's a pretty nice little 100 right here. Guy's done a great job. Crisp, clean, good looking little pickup. Nice job in there, and then when you stuff this big sucker in there, that sure makes it a lot of fun. Oh, I like that. It's a single car, so that's the Daytona, not the Bonneville, but lordy mercy. That guy has spent some time rubbing and polishing that thing, huh? I just love these old British bikes. Nice, 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 nice.